All right, I'm recording. Sorry, guys, you missed the first 10 minutes. But these are 6 major things that the top Beachbody coach did. I'll summarize real quick. The first one's personal development. The magic of thinking big is good. And the first thing you need to do is focus on confidence and then leadership. 2 big important things. The second one is to learn how to deal with failure. I was just saying how everybody fails. No matter what. You're going to have good months and bad months, but you have to just push through. There's lots of ups and downs in this business. That was a very quick summary. Number 3. This is so important too. You have to discover your market and how to relate to them. You cannot be posting for everybody. It might seem by narrowing your market down that you're going to be like discriminating against different people and not focusing on like everyone in your Facebook page, but people are going to relate. You need to get people that are going to relate to you more. First of all, they're more likely to buy from you. And second of all, you'll just click with them better. You'll be able to help them better. They could be part of the team better. It's just better to really focus on your market. So he was saying to just make a list of really everything, including like what you like to wear, favorite colors, because he was saying he even makes his Facebook posts a lot of the time with like his favorite color in it, because that attracts like other people like that. From everything, all your hobbies, any small thing that you could imagine, just write it down and just pretend like you're talking to yourself on Facebook. I know we talk about this a lot, but think about what you would want to hear and then write towards that person. So like, I'm not going to really push a big guy. I don't really know how to deal with them. I'm probably not going to really get a much older population either. I'm probably going to get a lot more like moms in their 30s, especially because I just had the 2 little kids. I get a lot of working moms. There's a lot of PTs, nurses, a lot of health professionals on our team. You know, it's because we attract people like each other for the most part. Let's see. It's talking about groups to target. Like I said, like the moms groups. You're saying there's wine groups. Apparently there's wine groups on Facebook. I need to join one of those. But just to go into those. And my groups, I just post for free challenges. But he was saying too to go into them and start like making friendships and talking to people. So comments on their posts, leave helpful information, and grow like a big base that way. But make sure those groups are really focused on your interests. I remember Val said I remember joined a couple like paddleboarding groups or whatever. Like that's a very focused group. And I wouldn't go in there and just post about a free group, but that's the kind of group that you can really go in and post like yourself doing it and really connect to other people like yourself. Don't have too many. You want to, if you're doing like a group like that, you want to focus on like 2 or 3. Otherwise, you'll be too overwhelmed. That way you can really make connections. Next one, number 4, is to invest in yourself. So this is basically one of the same goals as like Chalene Johnson had last week. If you need to grow, you need to put some investment into yourself. To buy a couple books, a couple personal development books doesn't cost that much money. You don't even really have to buy it. You could get the podcast like we were talking about. There's so many personal development podcasts. It's ridiculous. You can go on YouTube also and get 1 million books for free. You just have to remember where you are if you have to pause it, because I made that mistake before. But I find if I listen, I kind of daydream. So I like to read it so it actually sticks in my head. So I do listen when I'm in my car, but now I'm making sure to at least read a little bit too. Doing courses, doing events, like Super Saturdays. There should be no reason why you should really miss a Super Saturday. I mean, there might be some reasons, but for the most part, you should really try to get to one. We have our big one in Jersey, which for some people is a little far. So, you don't have to go to that. Almost every town has one. You just have to, on the Beachbody site, you can go and find one near you. And that might cost like $25, maybe not even, depending where it is. So that's something really important because it really helps you network with other coaches, learn from other coaches. It really is a good thing to go to, along with like Summit and stuff like that. But I won't push you there yet. But at least do a Super Saturday. The next one's October 17th. Some are on a Friday, some are on Sunday. So you have to see where it is in your neighborhood. But they really are basically everywhere. And even if not, you have a couple coaches or just some friends, maybe they're interested, you can have them over at your house and you can register your house up for Super Saturday, and you can get the video that Carl does, the Super Saturday. And you could have it in your house with 5, 10 people. I know a lot of people that did that. Our first Super Saturday was in the basement of a church with like 20 people. That was it. So it doesn't have to be anything crazy either. The whole point is just to get together with a couple people and just learn together. Number 5, you have to work harder than anyone else. I know a lot of people said that too. You see all these coaches, they making their 8-star diamond, making like $20,000 in a month after 17 months in. But you know what? They're pushing harder than anybody else. If you see other people doing something, you have to do more than them. And I know for some people it's hard, but that's all right. You have to figure out what your goals are, and then you have to match your goals. So if your goal is to not have to work, make $100,000 in the next year and not have to work, you're going to have to put in some time. You're going to have to make your goals realistic. But if you say, I just want to get to that point in 5 years, then you can put in like your hour a day and just do your 3 vital behaviors, and you can get there in 5 years. But you have to realize how much time you put in is also going to be a reflection of how long it's going to take you. You just have to kind of be a little realistic with that, And if you want it soon, just work harder than everybody else you see, and you can totally do it. And to also go along with that, we're talking about like the power hour. And yeah, it's hard to get it all in an hour, but you focus on the most important things first. So if you only get in 15, 20 minutes that day, then at least you got in your most important things, which is really connecting with people, forming and inviting people. It's really the most important part of your day. So if you start with that, there's that book, Eat That Frog, that talks about like the big thing you should start with each day. And it's usually the thing you don't want to do, because who the hell really likes inviting? But it is what's going to grow your business the fastest. So that's what you should do every morning, just in case you don't have any more time. And then you can go back to everything else. And number 6 is to take control of your business. So you are the CEO of your business. Nobody is above you. That's why when we're saying it's not, Beachbody isn't made for everyone. Sometimes people need somebody telling them what to do every day. You might not think you like it, you might not want it, but some people need that structure. So you have to take charge of it. Like, it's totally up to you, and it's what you need to make your list. There's so much information out there. You can find all kinds of stuff, but you ultimately are the one responsible for growing it and coming up with everything, coming up with your plan, what you want to do. I mean, it's great. You don't even have to work with certain people if you don't want to. You totally have control of what you want to do. We do challenge groups together. If that doesn't work for you, I know people that like to do like chats with their customers. So maybe they just do I think they put them in a rolling group after one small challenge group. So they'll start with 3 to 5 people, and they just do a little chat for 3 or 4 weeks. And so they really focus on them, and then they move them into a rolling group after that. And that's how they run it every single month. And for them, that works. But they're in charge of their group, so they do what they want to do. But you can really do anything, but you have to totally take charge of it and know that's you. If you don't put in that hour a day, it's not going to happen. So you have to set your time, set when you're going to do things, and stick with it, because nobody's going to make you. That was his top 6 things. Does that make sense? I mean, some of it, we do a lot, but I feel like the more I listen to things, the more it kind of drills it in my head. Because that was in another call. I listen to a lot of calls sometimes. I listen here and there in between kids yelling half the time. But she was saying most people need to hear things 7 times before it sticks also. So if you tell your coaches to do something once, well, I told them when they started a couple months ago, it's probably not going to stick. You need to say it over and over and over until people realize, shit, that's what I got to do, So that's why also, I guess, it kind of goes. So how I was saying about those different courses, I don't know, I feel like I like to learn stuff. And I always like to take new courses of things that I'm interested in. And I feel like a lot of you guys are probably like the same way. So I was saying I do have 3 courses that I paid for a Pinterest one. That's the one that I'm doing now that I have to get back to as I finish my PT classes. A Pinterest one. I have Instagram from Chalene Johnson, the Instagram Impact Academy. And then I have her, what was I saying it is? Called Success. What is it? Call you know what it is. Smart Success. I don't know why I keep blanking on that. Now I gotta get you guys back up. Now I lost you. How come I can't see your pretty faces? There you go. So I shouldn't find it. Smart Success. So I have those 3 courses. So I was saying if you guys do your Power of Threes every day for 4 weeks, then you can pick what course you want and it'll give you the information for them. And those are really good courses too. So, and you can learn a lot, and don't tell. I'm giving you access to this. I could probably get in trouble for that, huh? So it's our little secret. But if you do the Power of Threes for 4 weeks straight and hand it in to me, so it doesn't matter when you start. So you can start tomorrow, you can start Friday, next week, whatever. It just has to be any 4 weeks in a row. And just send me in like a photo, like just take a picture of it or whatever and send it to me each week. And once you do that 4 weeks in a row, you can pick whichever course you want. And when somebody gets all 3 of them, then I'll have to buy another. Then we could discuss together which new one you guys want to take. But they're really good. I did do the Pinterest one and I totally fell short because I'm an idiot like that. I bought it forever ago. I just wasn't ready yet. So I want to finish that, then the Smart Success. The Instagram Impact. It works. I got like 1,000 followers, but I'm not consistent with it. Truthfully, I hate Instagram. I tried to like it and I don't like it. But Pinterest is more fun, but I'm really not a huge Instagram person. I really tried to like it, but I don't. Let's see. So everybody knows the Power of Threes, right? I put it underneath the friend request, message, follow up, and then 3 coach invites. That's a week. Everything else is 3 a day. That's a week. If you know like you're going to be busy one day too, it's good to do it every day, just so you have a little bit each day to stay consistent. But like Anna had asked me this question today. She friend requested a bunch of people for the free clean eating group. So can that count as the friend request for the week? And I said yes. That's basically what I do. I like to do one big swoop in like the beginning of the month with my free groups. And that works for me because at this point, people you may know, I don't know any of them because I'm friends with so many people I don't know. So it's so hard. But I do make sure I at least get enough for 3 people a day for the whole month. And so, yeah. But as long as you do that, as long as you get enough, make sure it's by like week, I would do. And if you know you're going to be busy, you have like a wedding on Saturday or something, then just do 6 on Friday, you know? Just try to do that. Just stay consistent with it. And then you can get some really fun new learning materials. I wish somebody gave stuff like that to me. Let's see. All right. Any questions? I know I talk fast too, don't I? It's the Jersey in me. Also, make sure you guys are learning about Facebook. Get some like pages started if you don't have them going yet. I did. Here, you know what? Things change so fast. I hope it's even the same because I haven't done it. If I go, I told Erin, I told you I would look at this. To get like, so instead of promoting a post, I go to, this is how you could get like more likes on your page. And I talked to Erin a little bit about this and Anna the other day. So you can boost your posts or you can promote your page. So boosting your post is for when you just make a post in there and you want everybody on your page to see it. Or you can promote your page to get more likes. So you would pick a page, and then, oh, what's going on my computer? And you could pick US and Canada, or just US, but only US and Canada. Don't go outside of there. Ages, I would normally do like 21 to 48, they were saying were the best. I usually pick woman. English. And then for interests, if you pick like health or fitness, a lot of times you're probably going to get Beachbody coaches already. You can do that once in a while. You have to experiment a little bit too. But sometimes I'll do, now I don't watch TV, it's hard, but I try to do like reality TV shows sometimes. So think of like popular shows that like people in my niche market would probably like. Or maybe stay-at-home moms, soap operas. That's so terrible, but I know a lot of them do it. So I could pick some soap operas. People are going to hate me. Different things like that. Sometimes I even do like Dr. Oz or the doctors, because those are people that are like trying to get into the health conscious thing, but probably aren't all the way there yet. So you could pick interests more like that than just health and like clean eating and stuff. So think about like what you like, and then do that for interests. Behaviors you leave blank. For this one, you would exclude people who like your page. So boosting a post, you would do people who like your page and friends of friends. To get more likes, you would exclude the people from your page. Then you set your daily budget. $10 is probably a good one. And then this is pretty cool too. So you could select up to 6 images. So down here, you would delete this. You would delete this one because you don't really want your cover photo. And then you would add other pictures. And you could add up to 6. And I had found that recipes work the best for me. And I haven't even done this in a while, which I should. I did a recipe and I wrote the recipe on there. With boosting a post, you can't have that many words. But with this, I was able to. I haven't done it too recently, so I hope they didn't change that. So I put the recipe on the picture. Because with this, you can't write a long post. It can only be like maybe like 2 sentences. But the picture, you can have more words. So I write more stuff on the picture for this. And you can pick 6 different things. And the good part about picking 6 different things is you can see what gets the most traction, because you can check after. And then you can delete the ones that people aren't looking at. So, yeah, I did motivation. That didn't really work. I found recipes to be the best. And then you write the text. The text has to go with all of them, too. So it might just say, like, for more, like, clean eating and health tips, like my page or something. Or connect with me, something like that. And then that's it. And then you can go and you would place the order down there. And then after, I guess I could probably do it now. I have no patience. I swear they change things every day. Maybe I don't think it's that. You can see, well, I don't have any ads going right now anyway. Oh yeah, this is it. So you can see how much like engagement and stuff you get. So you'll pay then per like. If you have a really good post, you'll pay like maybe 9 to 15 cents a like. If you start getting to like 20, 30 cents a like, you could stop it or just delete it. So that's why I was saying it's good to pick like 4 to 6 different pictures, because then you'll see how much they all are charging you per like. And the ones that are charging you more, you can just stop or delete. So that way you can have like a broader idea of like what's working and what's not. So I would say like maybe up to 20 cents, but I wouldn't go more than 20. And I've gotten a lot between like 9 to 15, which is really good. But you definitely want to check that out, because if I remember somebody said they pay like $1 a like, that's insane. Don't do that. So you definitely, when you have like an ad going, you want to just make sure, because you don't want to be paying a fortune. And I do have to do that again. That's how you can get some more people added to your page. I mean, it does cost a little bit of money, but it's you have to decide what your budget is. If you need to expand. I also, like I was saying, I do like my exercise challenges on my like page, and for that I post in all the groups to like my page and do the exercise challenge. So that doesn't cost me anything and gets more people on my page. So I've been focusing a lot on that, and I've been boosting some posts. But I think I'm gonna this week maybe. I think like every other week would maybe be good. I don't know. So, but you have to constantly be getting people on that, just like your Facebook personal page. You need to be getting more people on that. You need to be getting more people on your like page too. But you can do it free or you can do it paid, or a combination of both is probably the best. And tell people like to share too. Like with my exercise one, I told people they get their name in the raffle once for sharing the post, and they get their name in the raffle a second time if they comment done after they do my workouts. So that gets other people on their newsfeed to see my workouts too, and hopefully like my page. So you can do something like that, giveaway or something. I'm not the most creative. I'm sure some of you are much more creative than me. So I know a couple of you guys I talked to about that. So I figured I would just show you real quick. What else? What else came up recently? Any other questions? Somebody talk. Give me an idea of something you want to know. I know I go super quick. I'm telling you, when I was a TA, teaching assistant in Rhode Island, and they don't talk as fast as me, and they wanted to kill me, those kids. I had to slow down. Any other ideas? How's all the groups going? Customers, how's September going? Hopefully now that it's after Labor Day, September will pick up a notch. Who already has Assess Club? I think it's Erin. I'm throwing my pen. Yay. She already has, I think she had like 2 or 3 days ago. She's fantastic. I don't know if anybody else does. I haven't even looked in like 2 days.
I'm at 0, 0, 0.
I do too, and I never have 0 this far in the month. Neither do you.
Nope.
Well, I was saying even after 2 years, you could have a rough start. That was totally about me.
I will buy 5 challenge packs for people at this point, just so I can have my 12 consecutive months.
I know I've been slacking with my follow-ups too, though. I haven't had like any time. I need to sit down and refocus.
Yeah.
Give me that.
But it happens. I know this will be 12 months for you. I can't miss I have 3 more months till it's been 24 months. I'm missing it now.
I think I have 3 more months until it's been, no, I have like since January. So far I'm still batting 100. I am determined to get 12. It's happening.
Yes, Erin. What's Kylie? And she doesn't have a picture, but I've been meaning to ask her if she's.
Well, I know she got, I think she had 6 last month according to from what I can deduce based on the Team Cup thingy. Kylie, what did you finish out last month at?
I had 6.
How many months straight, though, have you had Success Club?
9?
Oh.
I was hoping I didn't miss 12, and I was getting nervous.
I know.
I asked you for the past couple weeks.
It's 9 or 10.
I don't think I would get a notification, and you know what? I was keeping track of everyone, and then I missed a couple months. So you got to tell me.
I will.
Thank you.
I have been severely slacking this week because I have had 9 million things literally on the go between the stupid house in Fort McMurray and the new house, and the girls are now both sick. They're at preschool on Thursday, amongst a bunch of other things. So I'm like, I need to like figure shit out. And Terry's away at camp for another week and a half.
I don't know how you do it. Nate's on 14 and 7 now, and I'm losing my mind.
Terry sent me baby name lists yesterday. He's determined to start having a third.
Yeah, because he's not the one home.
That's what I said.
Oh, my husband said that today too. Oh, when I get home from deployment, we're going to work on that girl, right? I was like, we already discussed that. It's 2 kids. He said, we didn't discuss it. I said, yes, we did. I said, unless you can get pregnant with the third, it won't happen. So unless you.
That's what I'm telling Nate too. I'm like, I'm all for a third kid. You're having it.
Yeah.
Unless you can figure that out, if he thinks it's going to be a girl. We have 10 boys. Give me a break.
Yeah.
I asked him if he could get fixed while he's in Iraq.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it.
That's why he wants another, because he hasn't done anything.
No.
He's just watching it and hangs up when they start to cry.
Yeah, put them back, Ariana. It's time to get ready for bed.
They
Yes.
are. Christopher could actually make you think you want to have a third, though, because I was always dead set on 2, and then he's a freaking easy baby. And I was
Hey,
like,
3 is my negotiation.
but then I think I'd be screwed for the next. So no, not
Yeah.
happening.
Well,
I know,
thought
I lucked out
you were
twice.
together, and then Odell just proved that freaking wrong. But I'm determined the third one is probably going to be absolute hellspawn. So there's no way I'm having 3 good kids. It's just probably, like, the probability is almost in the negative. Like, nope, not happening.
I need to start going on vacation again now.
That's okay. Terry Incorporated, so we're technically officially a business now, technically. So he's decided, he's like, so for our staff meeting, where should we go? Fiji, Cuba? Because the company pays for it.
His company?
Yeah, he's created a company because he's a freelance contractor for, like, an engineer for oil field.
Oh,
Yeah. It's apparently common these days, but yeah.
it's not happening. Not happening.
I have a question, total side note.
Good.
You want me more like back on track?
Yeah, back on track real quick. No, just because actually Jen was asking me. There's that, you know that Beachbody Coach Basics training that they're offering prizes for now? Is that through the online office?
I couldn't even find it.
I couldn't find it. Ursula was asking me, and I felt terrible that I couldn't find it.
Although I felt terrible, I couldn't find it either.
And I went to, and then Dana or Christy posted it, and I went to those links, and neither of them worked either. So I gave up.
I did too. I feel like every time they start they had this once before that they gave prizes also. I think this is only the second time since I started though that they did. I think it's maybe when they start like a new Coach Basics that they do it.
Well, Christy said it's on the Team Beachbody 411 page.
Because it said, like Ursula showed me a thing that said, like, ask your upline coach, and it said my name on it, but I don't know.
There's a couple of things that haven't been working on Beachbody. I went to copy like one of the what was it?
Oh, are you really low, or is it me?
And she went really low again.
We need to get you new speakers or something.
Should be. Am I still low?
Yep.
Yeah.
Better?
Nope.
I'll just learn sign language.
A big fat 0.
Yeah. Did you guys see the Success Club prize?
What?
We can't hear you at all.
I'm sure it's like the Success Club prize. All the P90Xs.
Yeah. Join your Coach Basics, launch your business. Oh, there it went.
Wait, you see it?
It's right. I can't really say it's right here because that doesn't help anyone. Right now it's the Coach Summit thing. Now it's the Wear and Share. It's the one that keeps changing. It was on there like a second ago.
This thing?
No.
Oh, under the Shakeology.
Center. In the very center.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on, because it scrolls through a bunch, and I saw it there, like, right when I looked up. Not that
Okay.
one.
So what, do you always have to wait for that? New coach or training? Here's Coach Basics. I don't see like.
Wait, go to the top. It said right there, contact, ask to join, there's something, check out on details.
That's your upline, it says.
FAQ
Oh.
707.
I don't even know where to find it.
And I'm sitting here trying to click on it. Really, Dan?
Basic group. I feel like their Coach Basics are always so confusing.
What's that FAQ? Wow.
No info on it.
Is that a link?
It's just a blank page.
There we go. A month long.
Does it work?
Oh, there's a registration link right there.
But we have to do it. Do you see that?
It says diamond rank and above, not the TV body corporate.
Right.
So how do they do prizes then? Because if we're running it,
They did that last time too, I guess because it's all through the system though. Because I think we have to register people. And they can do it. And that's-
Um,
Can you go back?
I
one
don't-
second?
I haven't met anybody that's actually doing it. But I guess wouldn't this be the new coaches stuff they would put in?
I think it's like one of us leads the group, whatever, and then by them participating in it, they get boring, it looks like. I wonder what the prizes are.
can't hear you.
No?
Oh, a t-shirt? You need to put your size. T-shirt, hoodie.
I want a hoodie. It's winter. It snowed in Calgary yesterday, people.
It
Yeah.
snowed?
It snowed. The second time it snowed somewhere within 3 hours of me in the last week. So I am not happy right now. See, now it's she. Hi. It's a mush. Hi. Why are you trying to put it?
Does somebody really want to do it?
Hi. How's it going? Okay.
How would you even start the group? Opens if I just registered myself.
You're the one who would do it.
No,
My handy saddle.
I can't even think of what my thing is now. No, I'm drawing a blank with even my numbers, and I type this in like every day, 285914.
I said it was 285.
What?
What's your coach ID?
98.
985 or 285? Okay. That's my pin. Stop playing
Wait, is that my coach ID? You know what? I type this in like a million times a day, and right now I'm like forgetting it. No, it is 285. How'd you know that?
Because you said it.
Oh.
You mumbled it out loud. Then I figured 985 seemed like a pretty new number. Sorry, my number only starts with a 6. So, or a 5. I was like, if you're 9, how does that work? You've been at this more longer than me. Oh, you need the name of whoever's leading your coach group.
What happens if I just put myself though?
Well, maybe it'll register you as your own group.
You can't. Is that how I register?
Well, maybe that means that you have to leave the group.
Good. So then people could just register under me if they want to. 'Cause I'm registered. There you go. You want to win a prize? Just put me in. Actually, yeah, I guess you could. Yes, anybody could. Um, and then you just go to training, right? And it's in the training somewhere.
Under coach.
Coach Basics. Got it. There you go. Here's all your stuff right there. I mean, it's basically the same kind of stuff I think that's in like the other part under Coach Emerald, you know? I don't think it's anything new. I guess it's whatever people want to use. I mean, I have like the same kind of things in the website I did. They have the same training in this. They have the same training in like that Coach Emerald Diamond thing. It starts to repeat. I guess I would just pick whatever one you guys like the best. Tell your coaches to go that route, you know, because otherwise it repeats. It seems like it's even more stuff and it's even more confusing. So we have like my training website I did. We have the Coach Basics group that we all have those videos in. We have this Coach Basics, and then there's also the other part. So it's 5 different things. So basically, if you're starting to get coaches, try to figure out which one you like the best, and then just kind of train them using that, you know? Because otherwise, there's so many damn things. So I guess it's kind of like a personal preference too. I guess depending too, if your person's more of like they can learn a lot on their own, or if they need more assistance, maybe that could be a difference. I find them looking at things and then trying to do a call like every week, or even like the first 4 weeks really helps, so they can look at some info and then you can really explain it better. I find like sometimes like the more phone calls and the more going over it together I like doing. But I guess just kind of look everything over for yourself and then for how you're going to tell other people to learn. So that would be my suggestion, because all of them will be way too much and it really all repeats the same information anyway. And that's another thing too. Like we used to do like groups, like challenge groups with Coach Basics, and every day we'd post something and then there'd be an assignment and people had to comment under it. Those groups did terrible, I feel like, because people started figuring out. They thought it was too much. They couldn't keep up. So that's why we started doing like a go at your own pace kind of thing. I know other coaches too that if they sign up 2 or 3 people, they'll put them in like a little group chat and just use it for like keeping them accountable and asking questions just in like their own little group. You can do that too. You can do the big groups, but I don't know. That was like the whole like failing thing. I've tried so many different ways. It's unbelievable. So I don't know if there is like a right answer of which way is the best. It just depends.
Stephanie, can you hear me?
Kind of.
I'm listening to the National Wake Up Call on, I think it was the 24th, Megan or something like that. She was saying when she does her coach sneak peek, she almost runs them like a short 5-day coach basics.
Oh yeah, I did listen to that too. I heard that wake up call. I
It's
was
pretty
like,
interesting.
so she's basically already saying they're going to become a coach.
Yeah, like she's like, it's everything that we go over in our call, because I was like, oh, we do that. Oh, we do that. But she breaks it down into 5 days and does a topic every day. So like the first day would be like, what is a coach? The second day would be like, what do we do as coaches, challenge groups and stuff like that. And then it was the fourth day I know was earning. I have to think about what the third day was. But it was almost like as if you're giving them coach basics before they actually even decide to join.
I remember she was saying that. We could try that next time.
I thought it was pretty interesting. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Because I've been actually, part of my 90-day goal was to schedule a Zoom call with all my coaches. And I started with some of the new ones. And we went over the back office with a screen share. So it's been very helpful. Like I kind of wish I did that with some of the others at the beginning too. But they all learned on their own pretty much. But
I like doing the screen share. I think it helps.
I think it helps a lot. Just showing them like where the back office is, where they find these forms, where, and then where all the sales and marketing stuff is. And it's just, they're like, oh yeah, okay, now I get it.
We could try that for our next sneak peek group. The last one we did was pretty good too, with at least people participating.
We did.
So that was good.
I think, like, I know for me personally, I just feel like I'm never there enough, to help out.
You're never aware enough?
I'm never there for them enough if they need help. I mean, if they need help, they could reach out, but I feel like I don't, like, oh, shut up, Jen. Oh, please.
What'd she say?
She said, oh, please. No, but I do. I feel like sometimes like I'm not there enough, or, some of them, like I said, learn on their own and they just go and they do. But, like I feel like I'm not like a strong leader, to be honest with you. So it's like I want to.
Danielle, that's cool. You helped me get back on track.
Yeah, thank you.
You helped me get back on track, so I don't buy that.
I put fire under your butt. That's
Yes,
all
you
I
did, and it helped.
No, I appreciate that. No, but I mean, I feel lost with it. Like I'm asking for help. I appreciate the compliment. Like I just feel like I feel like I'm lost sometimes. I go through these phases where I'm lost, like where I guess I lose my confidence. I think that's it. I gotta do some development, but I don't know. Like I just kind of feel like with the coach basics and stuff, like you said, pick which way to do it and do it. And I send them to your website, Stephanie, because it's awesome. And I send them to our training. I show them where it is in the back office, but I don't really go over it with them. And I think maybe we should.
I mean, I don't know. I go over like Emerald Success Club, the back office part. Like I don't go over everything in the coach basics then.
It's like so much.
And I basically just say you need to know where to find things. You're never going to know everything as long as you know the basics, and then you know where you can look things up. The more you look it up, then they'll just get into your head anyway,
Yeah. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. I don't know. I guess I feel like sometimes, like you said, fail to move forward. And I have like a couple new guys, and I don't know. They're just not really showing up lately.
I know. It's hard. But I really think the people that want to do it are just going to do it anyway. Like as long as you offer the support, they take it, they take it. If not,
Yeah.
I know that's hard because I always I have so many people I've been messaging and they seem like they want to do. I'm like, all right, so when do you want to get on the phone? And then it's like silence.
I know.
I'm like, why do you ask me these questions? And I can go over it in 5 minutes if we just talk instead of like messaging. but it's like, I don't know if that makes it like official or like what it is. But I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know
I
either.
don't know if anybody ever figures out the answer. But like even in all the diamond groups, Danielle, you see it. What's always the question? How do you get your coaches started right? And
Yeah.
on like every diamond call, on almost every post, it's like, how do you get your coaches started right? How do you like get them to progress? How do you want them to become like a diamond themselves? Like it happens like a post about it a couple times a week in like every diamond group. So
No,
at least it's not just us.
that's true.
And some people just want it. Like Lindsay Notley just got like 14 diamonds, and I got her diamond push group like layout. It wasn't much. It's basically them just staying accountable. But she's a billionaire, and she's bringing them on a huge retreat. So I think that's why they all became diamonds. This big diamond retreat that she has all this money, so she could afford to do. It had nothing to do with the push group, but that also proves that people want it, then they can do it. There's the like. If the reasons that she's going to send you on an all-paid vacation, then you're going to bust your ass and do it.
Well,
Yeah.
then you should send us on an all-paid vacation.
I wish I had enough money to send myself to like the ice cream shop. But I guess, I mean, if the motivation's there, just gotta be. Because hers really wasn't much.
I mean, there's nothing, I feel like there's nothing more that we could necessarily, like, I'm trying to think, like, is there something that we could all do to just push our business more than what we're doing now?
You just went quiet again. Well,
Probably
maybe you should probably read that book then, The 21 Laws of Something, that I didn't finish writing. I was actually thinking we should do like a diamond push group and like maybe incorporate like that book into it. Like maybe more like an accountability kind of thing, along with like reading like a leadership book. That was my thought.
All right, you just wrote what I was typing. I mean, you just said what I was typing
What did I say?
about being more accountable and stuff like that. I was just typing this long thing, and you just said it, so I just deleted it. It's like, all right, forget it. She just said it.
But that's what being the accountable thing too, the power of threes, and you get a free training. I guarantee you, if you guys do the power of threes for 4 weeks straight, you'll get Success Club and everything else anyway. You will be fantastic if you just do that, and then you'll get some free training to expand your business into another area. And you do it for 4 weeks again, and I'll give you another one, and then 4 weeks again, and then that's my third, and then we can come up with what's going to be next.
And those work, because I did that for Nikki's group.
If you do it for the month, you'll be good anyway. So basically, I'm just telling you what you should be doing, just trying to give you some kind of motivation to do it. Like, I love trainings. I love all their trainings. I wish I could do all of them. If I had enough money, I would totally do like everything. So this is basically just doing what you're supposed to do every day, and you get it for free. And you get, all your coaches can do it too. Like, I'll give it to anybody on our team, you know, so. I mean, I guess if you don't like that either, you could do the business activity tracker. I guess they don't have to be specific. I think Power Threes is easy.
I think it's really good for follow-ups, because I know for me, who has organizational ADD, I have lists upon lists upon lists, and I always forget to follow up or re-invite or do whatever. And I'm like, oh, I'll be like, oh, that name sounds familiar on Facebook, and click on them and be like, what did I message them last? And it was like 3 months ago, I sent them videos and I never checked in. And I'm like, oh. So like that, I know when we did the diamond group with Nikki, that helped me go back for following up. So maybe it'll help everybody else.
Yeah. So that's cool. Any other questions? Did it help? I hope.
That was a good call.
What?
I like this stuff.
What?
I like this stuff that you're bringing every week.
I'm coming up with some good stuff recently.
No, I said I really like it. Yeah, I like the way you come in. No, I said what you come in with every week. I like it.
Oh, good. You're next. How about you do next week?
Okay.
This is the leadership part, remember?
I know. Can I have 2 weeks though? Because I'm going to be away babysitting my nephew this weekend. So I don't know what time I'm going to have. I'm going to have to figure something out.
Okay.
I will do. All right. Put me down for 2 weeks. Definitely. If I can do it by next week, I will.
You just need to listen to something that inspires you. This is why I listen to my personal development every day, and all of a sudden there's something that just hits, and I say, this is what we should talk about.
All right, I'll do next week's call. Sucker on my forehead.
You're good. You have good ideas.
I don't feel like it lately. That's why I need to be pushed. I think just the whole summer screwed me up. No routine. That screwed me up big time.
Braden starts school tomorrow, but then I'll be going back to. I don't even know where I'm starting work. I didn't even quit my other job yet because I didn't even have an interview. All of a sudden, I was just like at a staff meeting. Like, so I guess I have the job. No interview, no nothing, no. Yeah, he's finally like, maybe you should send me your resume.
Oh my God. Did you know somebody?
Really? I met like one of the other PTs at the vet. I think he thinks that I'm friends with her. I don't really know.
Oh, that's funny.
I think he's a little out there. I think he just doesn't feel like looking for anyone. It's like, you have a PT license, you have your school cert. Okay, you're in.
Yeah. Don't they have to do a background check?
Yeah, he's sneaking me in before.
Fingerprinting, anything?
I'm getting my fingerprints done on Friday.
You could be a pedophile.
He asked me if I was. He said, please tell me that you don't have anything out against you or whatever, because I'm going to sneak in before we get, like, your fingerprints.